Ford. Mr. Ford. You can give us your name and residential address. Thank you.
How you doing? My name is Daemon Ford, and I reside at 609 Hazel, Northwest. I'm here to present a whole bunch of corruption in the case that happened in 2014 that I did 8 years for, that I was labeled alleged heroin kingpin on 126 count indictment. There is no lab reports but one that exists in this whole case. There's only one police report that exists in this whole case, and there's 109 possessions that happened over a 32-day period. You tell me what judge continued to let us out all these times on all these felony 1 and 2 drug charges if this actually existed. I filed for public record request. It's been hidden from me because these don't exist. The lab reports don't exist. I have a wiretap in my case that shows that these don't exist. I was never in police custody. But yet, they were allowed to fabricate these charges against me. And the crazy part about it is that they have a blanket immunity or absolute immunity because they can continuously go into these grand juries and lie because a person doesn't have representation at these grand jury proceedings. You know what I'm saying? We really need to start looking at this. There's the judges, the prosecutors, the lawyers who worked on the case, the DEA, the Stark County Sheriff's Office. Like, someone needs to look into this case. I'm not here to waste nobody's time, right? I was never in police custody. How do you hit me under a 126 count indictment and I have a wiretap that shows I was never in police custody? And you drag my name through the mud in this city when I was never in police custody. I'm trying to figure out how they get away with a 19.7 gram heroin test that they was done that they found on someone else and it substituted 318 grams inside of an indictment. How do you do that? Why would someone run and cringe? See, we got to stand in front of this box and admit our guilt all the time when we stand in front of these judges, but no one has to account when it's on the other side. See, you need to look into that. There's too much corruption going on. I did 8 years of my life behind fabricated charges. And someone needs to be held accountable for that. 8 years. I didn't come here to waste none of y'all time. I need somebody to do a full investigation. And if y'all don't want to do it, I'll go to the feds with it. But somebody has to respond to this. Somebody got to make up for the 8 years that I did. And people wonder why people like me angry around here. Because you can just go snatch me up off of the street and put me in the penitentiary for 8 years because you feel like it. And I'm a heroin kingpin. There was no drugs ever found. All big cases, they always show drugs in the case. No drugs ever seen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ford.